We are back here again.
Yes, we are D&D one-on-one. My name is Sasha.
You don't know my name? My name is Ariana.
And we play Dungeons
And Dragons.
Yes. In the last video we created the character Grulldhariana. In the meantime we delved into backstory of that character. We have it here.
It's pretty long.
Yes, it's pretty long, really expensive, and give us a little bit of information about who she is, what she's doing, and where this story of hers will be heading.
Should I read it?
Well, you can read. It will be a pleasure to me and for our viewers
Alright.
also.
So it's a full A4 paper. So the story goes like this. I was born in a noble, powerful family of Drow. My house is named Mizzrym, which my mother, being all-powerful matriarch of the house with hundreds of slaves, lost her mind to the power. I have 2 sisters and 1 brother. She was always humiliating me and never letting me decide for anything or even hearing my own opinion. My sisters are both priestesses of Lolth, and I was never particularly interested in that much. I'm the youngest of them all. I didn't want to attend training, so when my lovely family trained, I was locked as a punishment in the goblin span. One night, from all the stench and inevitableness, I was trying to cut myself and spilling my blood in order to summon someone more powerful to lend me help and strength. Then I heard his voice. For the first time, up until now, it's still here. He said, I have smelled your blood and it's delicious. So dark and talented for great things. Terrible, but great. I shall grant you a fraction of my power, but you will be my servant for the rest of your long years. A piece of old parchment appeared in front of me, written in infernal. I signed it without any hesitation. Then I fell on the floor and arose as a new warlock of the Lord of the 9 Hells. How about that?
Yes, Lord of the 9 Hells, Asmodeus has granted the power of warlock to Grulldhariana. In her desperation, she became a servant of a dark power.
So, let me continue. The ruling house was Umskur, a house with 12 priestesses of Lolth and an army of Drow fighters. In order to please the ruling house, my mother gave me up to them to do as they please. There amongst the slaves of the fighters, my eyes were always on him, Hermaeus, Wood Elf, a warrior. He survived all and became the best fighter in the Drow army. He gained the respect of the Drow, and his skills weren't just that. He was also a great ruler. So I am in love with another slave, and I'm a slave to my own kind. I also know a secret that my mother possesses a demonic artifact, which she found during the excavation of some old ruins. She uses that to summon and bind demons, and she sends them to acquire a large army to attack the leading house. Asmodeus told me that he wants me to acquire that artifact.
So this background is the basis of what we will be playing for now. And only this will be used in the future sessions. So far we have few of the characters. We have that all-powerful Drow family Obscure and the family Mizzrym, which our player Grulldhariana belongs. And her mother is named Sarimnera, and that wood elf character, which he is a slave in the Drow army, but he is a very good fighter, very ruthless, almost cruel as a Drow elf. And he got up with Grulldhariana into some let's say,
into some very nice manners.
very nice manners. It is some sort of the romantic relationship for those two, or it is some carnal sexual stuff, or it is both.
I think it's just sexual stuff for him, and I kind of lost it for him.
Oh, you lost it for him. Okay, so as you can see, we will begin this adventure in the Underdark.
So currently I'm in the house of
Obscure. Yes.
Obscure. My mother literally sold me there.
Well,
to do their
they will do
bidding.
Yes, they will do with you whatever they want. And you, in the previous days, heard some stuff about you being sacrificed to the Lolth to praise the goddess. And those rumors.
From whom did I hear that?
Well, from everybody.
From soldiers,
from soldiers, from fighters, from that other priestess of Lolth. They all demeanor you. They all try to subdue you into being submissive, into being obedient. But as you more and more start to be independent, they do not want you to be there. They see you as some sort of shame for them, some sort of inconvenience. They just want to rid of you.
Get rid of you.
Yeah, yes, get rid of you. And through these days, do you think that this is some sort of the hellish existence for you?
Okay, so in the meantime, when I was in the house, they punished me for my foul language by burning half of my face.
Yes, and a part of your arm.
Yes. So I kind of put some tattoos to cover that up.
Yes, you found.
They tried to maybe destroy my will.
Well, they tried that in the past few days, but you resisted. Very much so. They kind of respect your stubbornness, but they know that it will lead you to your death. And only thing that you found some comfort are those nights with that wood elven fighter. He had some sort of freedom there in the Drow compound.
Okay, so he's a slave, he's a wood elf. They caught him and they used him just for fighting.
Well, also
but he was...
Females used him also for procreation.
Oh my god.
Yes, he is very much handsome and very much, as a lover, he's a very much potential. How do I say that? I don't know. And he has some sort of freedom at that compound. He's respected for his fighting skills, and he began to gain some characteristics of the Drow, like their ruthlessness, like their cruelty, and you fear that he will be
Out of my reach very soon.
Yes, and perhaps it crosses your mind that you need to take him away from all that. So.
Okay, so Asmodeus told me to require the artifact that my mother has.
Yes, but you are now far away from your family's house.
I don't know how to do that. I'm not very powerful. I'm not powerful at all.
Yes, but you know that that attack on the obscure house is pretty much imminent. So, what should you do?
I like to mention that we just kind of forgot that I also have perception.
Well,
amongst this skill.
Yes, you have perception as you are an elf race.
It's +4, right?
Yes, +4.
Because I'm an elf.
Yes, that's it about that.
And I just glitched spells a little bit because charm doesn't work really well on elves, so I took instead of charm.
Cause fear.
Cause fear, yes. Right. You can also see the uploaded sheet character in the link below description.
Mm-hmm. So, what do you do? It is a night time in the compound of Obscure House, and you're lying in bed with Hermes. You're just resting after a long sexual intercourse with him. You are pretty much spent.
Spent?
Yes.
Don't be sure about that.
And you lie naked, both of you, in a tight embrace. You can feel his heartbeat on you. You can feel his breathing.
Hermes, do you ever want to consider maybe leaving the obscure family and maybe be free again?
To go to surface, huh?
Yes.
Well, I longed for that maybe 10 years, perhaps.
Have you ever tried?
Oh yeah, I tried, and I was whipped, I was burned, I was scarred.
Just like me, right?
Yes, you learned your lessons here, you know?
I never asked you, do my scars scare you?
No, they're beautiful, just like mine. You wear them proudly. You see, these creatures here, they respect scars. They respect that you are a tough one, that you can be broken.
If I could maybe tell you something, I maybe know a way to go.
Why should
to escape?
You think that they will sacrifice you? You're afraid for your life, yeah?
You heard that also, right?
Everybody heard that. You know.
I don't know when are they planning to do that, but I will not be sacrificed.
There is something called the Fane of Lolth, you know? Just some big, awful pit when they will drown you in. Down there is some sort of terrible monster that it will eat you up, and your soul will be transferred to the Lolth's maw somewhere in the abyss. And then you will be there suffering for eternity.
That's a very romantic thing to say to me in a bed.
Well, I heard that stories.
I think I know pretty much that story since I'm born and raised here, so just thank you for reminding me that they will sacrifice me. Listen, I gotta go.
What do you want? To help you?
I want you to come with me. I have no one here.
Look, I don't want you to go. very pleased here. You know?
What would your own kind say?
My kind.
You're not a drow.
I didn't see anyone of my kind.
Look at your skin. You don't belong here. This is not your place. Why are you craving for power?
It is black as yours now. I have become one of them, one of you. But
You are not one of me. And I'm not one of them.
But I can't help you to escape. I could kill the few guards and let you go. But that's all I can do.
You would just let me go, just like that.
Yes, you're pretty, baby, but I don't love you. Whatever you want to do, after you leave this house, you will be alone. I can help you besides that.
I'm kind of sad now.
You see, he stretches himself on the bed.
When can you lead me out of the house?
Do you want to go right now?
Yes. Let me just take my stuff.
I will cover up your escape, but that's all I can do. I will tell that you killed
Listen,
me.
Hermes. I do love you.
Well, I'm sorry.
But your days are counted here. I also heard something else.
What did you heard?
What did you hear? I heard that one of the soldiers is growing really strong and powerful, and he's way younger than you. I don't know if he's strong like you and potent, but
You think that the matron mother will replace me somehow?
your days or years are counted here. They will just use you when you're strong.
No, look, baby. I will fight him and kill him.
Baby.
Yeah.
I'm not a baby.
Yes, you are. I will fight and kill that guy. And that's all I do.
Okay, I see there is no use talking to you.
Do you want to get out or not?
Lead me.
You see, he takes up his swords. Just his swords. He just puts up some trousers, and with his swords he leaves half naked outside.
Okay, I take everything that I have.
Okay. He waits until you are prepared. You see that he have two short swords.
Okay.
He has two short swords, and he strides up outside. The compound is surrounded by a big black wall. There is some sort of the watchtowers on some let's say 30 feet surrounding that compound. There is various buildings there, all draped in the darkness. You can barely see through all of that.
Because I have dark vision.
Yes, but it's all blackened with darkness spells. And even Drow cannot see through that.
Especially made for them, right?
Yeah, especially it is some sort of defense.
Why don't they just produce sunlight?
Against the attacks.
Is there any spell like that?
What
So,
spell?
to create sunlight?
Oh yes, there is a Drow uses that spells, but as much as they hurt.
The others, they hurt themselves
Yes,
also.
yes. So as you get out, you see Helios comes very easily to the two guards that they are on one of the watchtowers there. He climbs up and starts to talk with them. You see.
Okay, I'm down there waiting.
Yes,
for him.
you see that in just a brief flash, you hear a sound of a blade slicing the flesh. Just that, in silence. You hear his voice. Come up. It is safe for you now.
Okay, I'm coming up the watchtower. Why are we going into the watchtower?
When you climb up, you see two bodies of the Drow guards lying there on the floor in the pool.
Is there something I can take from them?
Well, you can take. There is one sword and one spear. They had leather armors, and one of them had a few bottles of something. You recognize that as a Drow poison, which can put the target to sleep.
Drow poison, alright.
Yes, you can mark that on your character sheet if you want.
So 3 bottles.
Yes, 3 bottles of Drow poison. That poison can put the Drow to sleep. They are effective against everything that can
How
sleep.
can I use that maybe on my hand crossbow?
Yes, on your hand crossbow you can use that you can coat the poison on your bolts, and which this you can,
Okay, so one
shoot.
bottle is 1 arrow.
Let's say that you can with 1 bottle coat 4 bolts.
4 bolts.
Yes.
Okay.
You took that very quickly. He throws some rope down there on the other side of the wall. Said, "This is all I can do for you. You are now on your own."
One day you'll regret not coming with me.
I regret everything I did in my life. So one thing
You'll regret this the most. Goodbye. Farewell.
When you start to climb down the rope, he says, "There is no law here. Only pleasure and pain."
That's what you think.
Very quickly you descend down, and you are in that part of the city that you hated the most. There is a great temple to Lolth.
Okay, I don't have anything to move stealthy.
Yes, you need to cling to the shadows or something, or you can use the stealth skill to try to be
I'll try.
unseen or
I'll
something.
just try with raw dice.
You are really on your own.
Okay, so stealth.
Yes, +3 for you. It's 10. Okay, you try to move stealthily through the narrow streets of the city. You see that there is only a few slaves outside doing their work. Some goblins and orcs. You don't need to hide from them. They are few. They are very fearful of you.
Fearful.
Yes, but there is others, some Drow. They never, they do not walk alone. They are always in groups. They are always have some sort of the followers with them, even other Drow or some slaves But you never saw a Drow walking the streets alone.
Like me.
Like you, yes. What do you do?
I want to go to my house,
Mm-hmm.
Mizzrym.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try and find out where she hides that artifact. But I know I can never go in without being seen. If they see me, they will know I escaped. I need some ally to do that.
Okay. As you cross the street near your house, you see that the Drow patrol comes up behind a corner, and they startle you a little bit. One of them sees you and stops you and say, "Hey, you there! Stop there! Do not move."
He's not alone. He's not alone.
There are 3 of them.
3 of them. Okay, one of them is coming at me.
Yes, another 2 comes after them, after him.
Hello.
Hello? Why are you walking alone here at night?
The obscure house sent me to deliver a message.
Obscure house. You see, those 3 started to be some more uncomfortable when you say the name of the house. You can roll your deception skill.
Oh, +6.
Okay, it's 13 for them.
13.
You see, one of them, cocked an eyebrow when you said that, and said, "Really? House obscure, huh? How can we check this out?"
Check with my mother.
With your mother?
Yes, with my mother. She's living inside of my house. This is my house.
You see, the 2 started to back, off a little bit, but the one that
Okay, so I pull out of this brooch of mine, which says that I belong to the house of Mizzrym.
The one that approaches you first stares blankly at you and say, "I don't know, you can be some imposter."
Imposters don't have this.
Oh, yes, they have. What do you do here at night? Really? Tell us.
Okay, so I pull out even the pedigree scroll, which says I also belong to the family.
Well,
And I say, you will be punished for wasting my time.
we will not be punished. In that moment, you see that two shadows appears from the darkness, and one of them is some Drow with a very flamboyant dress and the bald head. He carries some sort of the hat in his right hand, and his left hand rests on the hilt of the rapier. And he, "Enough of this. Leave the girl go. You don't know what she's up to, and you don't need to know." You see, the tree turns around, and that Drow slowly walks up to them.
Okay, do I know him?
You don't know him, but he has some aura of power about him. He's totally bald. He has a slightly wry smile on his face, and earrings, and he's very colorfully dressed for a Drow. Drow always have some neutral dark colors. He's the one, wearing the bright red shirt, some leather pants, some fancy shoes.
Okay, do the guards listen to him?
Oh, well, the guards look startled at first, but they back off very quickly when he said that words.
So why would they listen to him?
You don't know.
Who are you?
Let's say that
And why would you help me?
let's say that I'm interested in you.
In what manner?
Well, I know who you are. You see, I was contacted just shortly. One of my friends contacted me, saying that you need help. I can help you.
No one helped me. Not ever.
You know, I have some sort of the group that I command, and Hermes is the one of the leading men in there. He asked me to help you.
So he's a bit emotional.
Well, I don't know about that, but he asked that of me. So, do you want me to help you? You are in luck. I was just passing by and
I thought you said you were sent.
well, I was passing by and he gave me the message.
Listen, I need to get into my house without being seen.
Without being seen. That's very easy.
For me, not so much.
Well, you can use this potion that I have. It's an invisibility potion. Drink this up, and for an hour.
Insight. I don't have anything on insight, but
Okay, that's a
9. It's just 9 and...
no. It's a 6,
Oh, it's a 6!
and a 2. It's an 8. You see, you can't see through this guy's words. You think that he's really shifty. Look, I really want to help you. So
Why would you help me? What do you gain from it?
let's say that I owe Hermes as much.
So you will give me the potion,
Oh yes,
free of charge.
free of charge. Here it is. You drink this up and you can pass through undetected.
Okay? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you gonna leave now? Or are you gonna follow me?
No, I'm gonna leave. But we will meet again.
Listen. Say to Hermes, if he changes his mind, I will be near the goblin pits.
Goblin pits? Why should you be there?
I got some business.
With goblins?
With goblins.
Well, I'd like to see that.
You underestimate.
Let's say that you are promising.
Okay, farewell now. Shall be on my business.
Yes,
If
farewell.
this kills me,
Farewell for now. I'm sure that you will succeed.
so long.
You see that you don't see any effects of being invisible. But you see that his eyes starts left and right. And when you look at your arms and yourself, you see that there is...
I'm transparent.
Yes, you will just see that illusion, falls over you. And you are hidden now from the prying eyes.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the back entrance of the house and try to climb to where my room was.
Okay, you see
I
that...
know that's the only safe place I can go in.
Yes, you see that the walls are a little bit shorter than walls at the obscure house, and the expansiveness of the compound is a little bit, more of the, let's say, the less of the space around, and there is also less guards there, and there is no watchtowers like on the obscure house walls. But
Alright.
there is 4 gates at the walls, and there is 4 guards on each of the gates.
4 gates.
Yes, they are all in the cardinal positions, and you can see that that the guards changes at every 2 hours. The invisibility potion lasts for an hour.
Alright, I just told you I want to go to the back entrance.
Back entrance.
I don't have to go through the main gates.
But the every sides of the wall are the main gates. You will need somehow to climb over the wall or something like that.
Climb on the wall.
Yes, you have the Dungeoneer's pack with you, which have some sort of the rope, which you can, and the grappling hook, which you can throw up and try to secure somehow on the edges of the wall.
Okay, so I'll use my mage hand.
Well, you can.
And I'll take the grappling hook
Yes.
with the mage hand and
Yes.
pin it down
Yes.
somewhere.
You can certainly do that.
Can I check if it's alright?
Oh, you check it out and it's secure somewhat.
Alright, I'm gonna climb.
Okay, for climbing it's the athletics check for you. You have only +1 on that. Okay, it's 7 + 1 is 8. You see that you have some difficulty climbing up, but you somehow managed to scrabble up yourself at the top of the wall.
Yeah,
Now
like I'm robbing my own
Yes.
family.
You peer down and you see the one guard, walks up down below you.
Okay, I
And
see him going down there when I'm up.
Yes, you are up on the wall, and down there you see one.
Okay, I
guard
wait for him
passing.
to pass, and
Yes.
I'm gonna climb down.
Climb down. You can climb down using that rope of yours, or you can jump off.
I'm gonna jump.
Jump off. You see that it's pretty much high. Let's say.
Okay, I'm gonna use the rope until the half end,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna jump.
Okay, you can roll your athletics check for that. Again.
I feel like I'm a ranger or a rogue.
Okay, 9 and the +1 is 10. You see that you managed to jump on your feet, and it was not a pleasant
Jump.
by any means. You see your feet are sore from the jump, but you somehow, it's not much of the deal.
Okay, I'm gonna take the rope back with the mage hand.
Okay, you can do that.
Okay. So going back to the background entrance.
Okay, you see when you turn around, you just follow that guard that passes or in front of you, and you see that there is a little tower. On the top of the tower is the room of yours. There is at the bottom is the quarters of your brother, and up are your rooms. There is 4 rooms that, but I think that they are now empty or closed, locked or whatever.
Okay, I'm going.
There is little windows at that tower. It looks like some tower made from some jet black rock. It's about 3 stories high, and there is the windows are very narrow, very small, but you think that you can climb up and somehow manage to get yourself inside through that window.
So I'll use the same thing again. I'll use my mage hand and my hook,
Okay. You
pin
can-
it down, and I'm gonna climb.
Okay, with mage hand you can do that easily, but you need to cross a little bit of that compound when there is flat ground and there is no.
I'm still invisible.
Yes, you're still invisible. Yes, but you leave your footprints on the ground or something like that. When the guard passes another circle, he can spot that you passed behind him.
Fast. Alright, I'm just gonna smash the footprints.
Okay, you can do that. You approach the tower, and you, like you said, you with mage hand you
Pin it down.
pin down the grappling hook. You see that you have some experience with climbing right now, and you managed to get that window at your room.
Alright. I'm going in my room finally.
What do we have in your room?
Immediately I go to my closet
Okay.
where I was holding some papers.
Okay. What's those papers?
Those
are?
papers are written in infernal, and only I understand what it means.
Okay.
That is something I wrote that Asmodeus told me. I wrote it on infernal. Okay, so I'm not gonna say what it is just yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna take those papers and I'm gonna take this diary I had in a language that I don't know. I found it on the road. Maybe someone dropped it, I don't know, from the slaves. It seems like it's from the upper ground.
So perhaps it belongs to someone. Perhaps to someone who was slave here or something.
Yes,
like
yes,
that.
yes. Maybe that someone can translate that diary for me and.
You know that there is in the city there is very much of the highly intelligent people who can.
Yes, but I can't move. I just escaped from the
Yes, you
biggest
are-
and strongest family, came back to my house. They hate me also there. I have to leave the entire Underdark.
What should you do now?
I wanna check to my brother's room.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go and knock to his
Yes,
room.
there is a few of the stairs. You descend down. You knock on his door.
Is he sleeping? Maybe.
You see that you hear footsteps behind the door, and there is voice behind it says, "Who is this?"
It's your sister.
"My sister. What are you doing here?"
Can you please open the door?
"I cannot. You see, if Mother finds out that you're here, she will kill us all."
I need your help.
"Help?
Yes, I need your help.
I can't help you. I'm sorry."
Why is everyone so scared here?
"Because if we help you, we will lose our lives. Can't you understand? You're marked for sacrifice."
So that's true.
"Yes, it is true." The
And
only-
you're just fine with that.
Well, it's not me.
My dear Lord! This is... Can I create a mage hand behind the door?
No.
No.
But you can forcefully open the door if you want. Perhaps slam it on the door.
Okay, just please tell me where the mother is.
She's at her place.
At her place?
Yes.
So she's not in the house?
No, she went a few hours ago with a cadre of soldiers there. You know that place. We both know about that.
Speak to no one that you saw me.
Okay, I can do that.
If you care a little bit.
I care just to be alive.
Anyway, if you say that you saw me, you're gonna be in trouble, so don't do it. For your sake. Deception! Fuck! 4! 10!
You didn't roll over 10 on dice. Okay. Dice doesn't like you today. He say, I know very well about that. You are marked for death, and I didn't see you at all.
Okay, I'm going to the mother's room.
There is another tower.
Oh, fucking shit with the towers!
Yes.
And the guards and the whole place.
You know that there is...
Like you're describing me, the house that I'm living in, I should be describing it. It doesn't have so many towers and so many guards.
The Drow are very much paranoid.
Yes, I'm also paranoid of this adventure. Okay, I'm alone.
Yes, you are aware.
I'm alone, and you should also be aware that I'm alone.
Yeah. They are more paranoid than you.
Okay, I'm gonna go into some room that no one is there. Can I sense if someone is there with something?
That's your room.
That's my room. Okay, I'm going to my room, you're right.
Yes.
I'm going to my room. I'm gonna use my fucking dagger, cut myself a bit, spill my blood, and I'm gonna try to draw a certain circle to try to call Asmodeus.
Well, that's a little bit... Well, it's
Like I have nothing left.
Nothing left. Well, that's the kind of thing that Asmodeus likes. When you have nothing left, you turn up to him, and he comes.
Can you come? I need help. I will be of no use if I'm dying.
You see that far away, disembodied voice comes to you. The help comes with a price.
What's the price?
Well, you can pay right now, or you can pay later. But
Wasn't asking when is the payment. I'm asking very, very beggingly, what's the price?
the fraction of your soul.
You already have it.
No, you are still there. Your soul is with you. But when you need,
How about fraction of someone else's soul?
you ask for help.
I can pay you with someone else's soul.
Then you need to send that soul to me. There is a one near you. You can pay with his soul.
My brother.
Then I will help you.
Do you still want me to acquire the relic?
Of course I want.
Can you tell me at least where it is?
If I know where it is, I will take it myself.
With which thing should I pick it up? I guess if I pick it up with my hands, not gonna work like that, right?
Perhaps your mother take it with her. Perhaps it is not here right now. Or maybe it is.
I'm just asking you with which things I should pick it up. Is it a bag or something? I don't know what kind of it looks like.
I don't know. That's a risk you must take.
Okay, so should I pay first the price? Or can you grant me first the help?
First, I'll be merciful. I'll help you first.
I smiled.
You see that at the edge of the room, suddenly some
Corner.
darkness down.
In the corner.
Some darkness appears, and from the darkness steps something like a pile of chains.
Pile of chains in the corner of the room.
Yes, and from that pile of chains arose some naked, very muscled human.
Naked, muscled human.
Yes.
Human.
Human. It looks like human. And the chains falls down all over him, and with some hooks they are hooked for his body. He seems that he's in constant pain, but he smiles when he sees you. And he said, a master Asmodeus sent me to help you. They call me Chain Devil. You see those chains, drags
Oh.
behind him, and he steps up in front of you.
How long can you stay?
As long as it takes. It is my duty, as the Lord Asmodeus says.
I think I'm gonna pay the price first. Going back to my brother's room. I go in and I Eldritch blast the door.
You see, when you comes down the stairs, there is this voice says, you have made your choice. You will pay later.
No.
Yes, you will.
Why wouldn't I pay now?
Because I decided so.
So you changed your mind.
No, you say that you want to help first. I'll say I will be merciful, and I'll help you first by sending this creature, this devilish chain devil. You will have to use him to get to that artifact.
Okay, I'm gonna go to that tower where my mother's room is.
You see that the chain devil?
Is he, can they see him?
Yes, they can.
Everybody can see him.
Yes.
Okay, that's not good.
You see?
How am I gonna walk with the freaking devil behind me?
I can kill all of them. My chains can slice through them like they are.
I believe you. Let's just go to the tower. We have to search for something first.
Search.
Yes, yes. Then we slaughter.
So I will wait.
No, you come with me.
Okay, I will come with you.
Yeah, just.
I'll do your bidding.
All right, come with me. Go to the tower. Let's go.
You walk up to the tower. You see 3 guards at front of the door.
I'm in a mood for some slaughtering now.
You see that you appear very quickly. The guards aren't alarmed because of your sudden appearance. You're
No, I'm not gonna appear like that.
So, how do you appear?
I'm gonna cast dancing light somewhere kind of a bit further from them, so they can see it and go. One of them is gonna check it out at least. So I'm doing that.
Okay. You see that one of the guards that passes behind them appears, and he goes up to check that out.
Okay, 2 are left.
No, the one of the guards who circle around the compound goes to check that out. So there is always 3 on the door.
I'm just gonna say, my friend.
You are invisible. Still.
I'm invisible still.
Yes. You didn't do any of the direct action against them.
Dancing light doesn't break that, right?
Yes.
Okay. I can't pass through them physically.
You can pass through them, you can move.
Mingle between them.
Between them.
And get in.
Get in if the door are unlocked.
Okay, so listen, devil, you need to stay here and wait for my return. I'll be here really soon.
You see, he acknowledged that.
Okay, I'm gonna try to go up to the tower.
You can roll your dexterity.
Why?
Well, you can mingle between the guards. Be careful not to touch any one of them. Okay, that's...
What is this with this dice today?
Well, it's not so terrible. It's 8 plus 3. It's 11.
It's not a 1.
It's not a 1. So you always can have hope when it's not a 1.
Okay, yes, I'm having hope. Okay, so do I pass through them?
And you see that with some difficulties, you pass through these 3 guards. You see that the door is not locked, and you arrive in a wide hallway that is behind the door. You see it's all in darkness, and you can smell right away some strange smoke inside, like some sulfurous vaporings there.
I try to investigate a little bit.
Okay, when you delve deeper into the hallway, you sense that there is something there at the end of the hallway. Something that is not the Drow elf, something else.
Okay, it's a demon. Definitely.
Well, perhaps.
Can I history? Oh, 17. Maybe I know that smell.
Well, you are definitely certain of the smell. It is more pronounced with the demons, and the devils can hide that smell efficiently, but the demons cannot.
And they don't want to hide it, maybe.
They don't want to hide it. And you know that there is somewhere in front of you some
A demon.
Yes. Perhaps your mother put it there as some sort of the, I don't know, some sort of the protection.
I'm gonna go straight at it.
Straight at it?
Yes.
Oh, that's bold of you. You see that you made few steps and you got into this wide square
I'm
room.
still invisible though.
Yes, wide square room, and you see a large podium in front of you, and on there is
Someone in circles or what?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, it's strange sight to see. You see some large, very large bubbles, fat demon, sort of looking like Jabba the Hutt from Star Wars. There is
Like the shit demon from Dogma.
oh exactly. and you,
Oh my god, I can't handle that.
yes,
I fucking can't handle that.
you see.
Maybe. Okay, no, he's a demon. He's not a devil.
You see.
Wow, what can I do with this?
You see that he is
He can't see me, right?
right here, right now. He can't see you, but you see that he's gorged himself on some sort of food. You see that there is a few pieces of humanoid bodies around him.
He's alone. He's one in the room.
Yes, he's one in the room, and he appears to be sleeping or something like that.
Sleeping.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna totally try to ignore him and try to look for any glimpse of where their artifact could be. Maybe I know that she left, maybe something that she wrote in Infernal, maybe is there something that I can read? I know Infernal.
You know that
I will certainly know in the history that she didn't know Infernal.
you know that she will put that artifact down where it is safe.
Okay?
And when you scan your eyes along that room, you certainly know where the artifact is. Where is the safest to put it? It is with that demon.
Okay, so this is my plan. I'm gonna go down,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use the Drow poison to put on daggers, and I'm gonna stab the two guards,
Okay.
and I deal with the third one somehow.
Okay, you can do that. That's interesting. You can go down the hallway back.
Yes.
And you
So
see-
they're standing
right in front of you now, and you see that they not pay some big attention what's behind them.
Do I need to roll for the poison?
Yes. You need to apply for poison.
Okay, it's a 15.
Yes, it's a 15. You don't need to roll as much. You just need not to roll a 1. Do not poison. Do
Okay.
not poison yourself.
Whew. Okay, so I'm gonna use. I need another pen.
Another pen.
Wow.
So
I need another pen. Yes, it's the same one. Okay, so these are the 3 daggers.
yes, you have 2 daggers.
I'm gonna just stab them
From
at the same time.
Yes, you can roll twice. You have advantage on that attacks.
Okay.
Okay. Let's roll. This is a nice one. That's 18 plus 5 is 23. That's one hit. And the another one?
13.
Yes, and the another one at 9.
Okay, 13 plus 5, it's an 18.
It's an 18. With 18, you hit. You hit
Okay.
both of that Drow guards, and you see that they just fell off from your blade. That
In an
Drow
instant.
poison. Yes, that Drow poison works very nicely.
Whew.
You see that the third guard quickly turns around, and you now need to roll your initiative. Okay, 15 plus 3 is 18, and you roll initiative for the Drow guard. Okay, 9 plus 3 is 12, and you roll for the chain devil also. And 5 plus 3, it's 8. So
Okay.
that's it. First you play Grulldhariana, then
Okay, I'm
the
gonna
Drow,
just Eldritch Blast
and
him.
we blast him. Okay, you still have advantage.
15.
Yes,
And come on, you beautiful.
and 5, 15 and 6. That's your spell attack bonus. That's a 21. You easily hit the Drow with this, and you will roll your Eldritch Blast damage, which is D10.
D10.
Yes. All right, it's 10. You see
10
that
points of damage.
10 points of damage. You see that you blast him against the wall just before the chain devil.
Is he dead?
Oh, Drow God, yes.
He's
Yes,
dead,
very
okay.
much so.
I'm gonna use my daggers. Oh, I like using the daggers. Okay, I'm gonna slice the throats of dead guards.
See that the chain devil arrives and he said, very nice handiwork. Well, let's say that I like you. Somewhat.
Okay, do the guards have something that I can use?
Well, you can. They have a hand crossbows and some bolts
Mm-hmm.
which you can use. One of them have a rapier.
Okay, I'm just
sword.
gonna take one of bolts.
One quiver of bolts.
Quiver!
Yes.
Wow, that's a nice word. Quiver.
Yes.
Okay, so now I have 40. And anything else?
Well, they are not so well equipped as the guards of the obscure house, so you don't find any potions or some other Drow poison with them.
Okay.
You see that the chain devil sniffs up a little bit and says, there is a smell down the hallway here. A smell of demon.
Listen. I don't really know if we can handle her.
I sense this smell. It's a demon Halfishni. A fat, bubblous demon. And he,
Can we kill him, maybe?
well, he's stronger than us. Very much. But he's fat and slow. Maybe we can use that.
I'm not sure if he's slow.
Yes, he is. I fighted against them.
Fought.
Fought or something like that. I don't know your language. As proficient.
Okay, so one break from all this. We are not native English, so we are from Balkan,
Yes.
and we are doing our best in talking English. We will improve in time. I hope you won't take that against us that much. Okay, so listen. He has that artifact that we need, that I need, that Asmodeus needs.
Well, I'm here because of that.
And we need somehow to take that from him, if there's any chance.
If that artifact is with him, and then we need to cause some distraction for him, I think that my task is clear here.
Okay, can you be more silent with the chains?
Well, no.
He's sleeping now.
I can't help it. That's chains. Just do
Can I help you?
What?
Can I take the chains?
No, there is.
Why? I can't hold them?
He doesn't have 1 or 2 chains. He has 50 chains dangling from his body. You don't know how he drags him that behind.
Okay, so we're going in. Okay, let's go up.
You see that before you go in, you see that one of the Drow guards wears a studded leather armor with him, one of the dead guards. You think that you can use this as an additional protection? Because the body frames of the Drow
wouldn't it be too big for me?
No, because the Drow male and females are of the similar height and weight.
Alright, so I can take a portion of it and put it on.
No, you can put all of the armor. That studded leather armor had leather straps. You can tighten up the armor to suit you better.
Okay, I'm good.
So you can quickly change up.
Alright, I'm gonna do that.
So you can add +1 to your armor class. So now you have +5. You.
Alright, so listen, you need to draw his attention, and I'm gonna try to see where the artifact is.
Okay, my task is clear here.
You might be dead, you know.
I will not be dead. I can be dead only at my world.
On plane.
Yes, but you will be dead.
I will not be dead, I will flee if I have to.
You will flee.
But I will try to fulfill whatever it needs.
Try. You need to.
You're much of a talker for a devil.
I am a philosopher of a sort.
Really? I like philosophers.
Yes. You like it.
I like to hang out with other philosophers. We need to stop talking and we need to go and bludgeon.
Bludgeon. It's nice to be joking before dying.
I didn't know devils joke.
Devils are jokers, but we are.
Okay, you go in first.
I go in. Let's say that I enjoyed this short time with you. Really. It is.
I'll say something nice to Smoldius about you if you die.
Okay. It's a deal. You see that he begins dragging his chains behind him.
Oh, fuck with the chains, oh my god.
A few of them just starts to swing on their own above his head. It makes an awful dangling noise. And you see that the Halfashni in the back of that square chamber starts to rise up slowly from that podium with a puke
running from his
mouth. You heard some gurgling sounds from his mouth, and he seems to be a little bit surprised seeing the devil in front of him. You see that Chain Devil says something. Now it's time for you to die, you fat monster.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for perception. Do I see the artifact somewhere?
Yes, you can.
I'm kind of distracted with the demon and the devil, but let's say it's a 6 plus 4.
4 is a 10. Okay, you can roll another d20.
For
but
what?
not for something. Just roll.
I don't like it.
12. Okay. You see that you are really distracted by the battle that is commencing here, and you see that the Chain Devil attacks with speed and precision, but the Halfishni attacks with brutal savagery.
Strength.
And you see that the chain devil has few tens in seconds to survive. Then the Halfishni will surely finish him off. You have some 30, 20, 40 seconds before that battle ends.
Do I see the artifact?
No.
Do I sense it?
But you saw some glimpse of a movement when the Halfishni arised from that podium of his. And
is the artifact inside of him?
You don't see that. You just saw some movement behind the podium when the Halfishni arised from it.
Someone moved?
Someone moved, yes. Something is also there.
Something is also there.
Yes. But you need to, get closer to that podium to see clearly.
Okay, I got one spell.
Yes. But you
I don't think cause fear will work on the demon.
okay. What do you want?
I want to cast protection from good and evil.
So you will protect yourself against fiends?
No, I will cast it on the chain devil.
Chain devil? Okay, you can't. You'll be protected from fiends. You can do that. It's a tactical good choice. Yes, it will give some time.
Some time.
Yes, some time will
Okay, do I just cast that?
Yes.
No rolls.
No rolls. There is a range when you can cast that spell. You don't need to.
Okay, come closer.
Come closer. Yes, you can. What will you do now?
Going to the place where he sat and he slept.
Yes.
Do I see something there?
You get up there quickly, and you see this podium full of rotten remains of flesh, some food, spilled drink, or something like that. But you see that there was behind that podium, there was also some smaller
shadow.
No shadow, but some smaller place with some cushions and carpets there, just behind the podium. You see there is a little bit of a hallway that turns right, and you saw like some small creature with the horns on his head.
An imp?
Well, technically imp are devils, but you see something similar, which is called Quasit, and it's a demonic version of imp. And you see that he holding something in his head, and he smiles at you and say, "You will never get this! It is mine! It is finally mine!" And he
What the hell? I'm following it.
You run into that hallway, and you see that this small creature, I think it's 80 centimeters high, and you see that he runs down that hallway carrying
Can I just put some mage hand in front of him? He's gonna pass right through it, alright?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Okay, you will roll first your initiative against that.
Save me the one.
Roll for initiative. Okay, 17 plus 3 is 20, but you roll for the Quasit. Okay, 20.
What the hell? What the hell?
You see that you...
It's a 20!
Yes. You see that you prepare your Eldritch Blast, but he just...
This is initiative.
You see that you prepare your Eldritch Blast to blast this creature out of this world, but...
So I got a...
But, you see...
Wait, okay, I rolled how much?
Before you rolled 20, he rolled 20 on his dice, and he has 3 to dexterity. He plays on 23 before you, and you see that he just manages to break at another corner, and he disappears from your sight. You need to run quickly to get him.
Okay, I am running quickly.
You see that you get to that corner and you don't see him anymore.
He's invisible, motherfucker.
Yes. You see?
I know that.
You see me, now you don't.
Can I maybe see him with dancing light?
You can cast the spell and then
Maybe some prisms of shadows. Maybe I will see something.
you can cast dancing lights, yes. Okay, and you will now roll perception, but with disadvantage.
Perception, but
Yes.
disadvantage.
Okay.
That's great. I'm
Yes.
now getting the artifact.
Okay, 4. That's
Okay,
your
it's a
roll.
4.
That's your roll. You can roll lower, but
It's gonna be 4.
it's already bad. You roll an 8. Then roll for the quasit. Okay, he have a nice roll. This is 16. You see,
Can you roll for monsters, please?
no.
Please roll for monsters.
No.
Please, I don't want to roll higher for monsters and roll lower for me.
I'm so sorry, but that's how we will do it. You see that the suddenly you hear, baby, I should kill you. You are so weak.
What you're holding is very dangerous for you, you little tiny shit.
No, I will be very powerful with this.
You fucking stole it.
No, she fucking stole it. She, and you came to steal it also. No, this is the thing that should be stolen always. Oh, someone stole it for me. This is not good. I was free.
This ape is really kind of weird.
What should you do now?
I'm gonna take a match head and hang myself. Do I hear clashes from the background?
Yes, you hear.
Is maybe my devil dead or he's still alive?
The battle is still going on.
Okay, the battle is still going on. How can I see this creature? I have absolutely nothing. I'm level 1.
What should you do?
I'm just following the voice of him.
Okay, there is a hallway straight up. There is nowhere where he can hide. He can just
He
play.
can be invisible. I hear his voice. He's talking
Yes,
to me.
he's
He's stupid.
Yes, he's somewhere there.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can play on that card, trying to, amuse him somehow.
Amuse him. What do you want?
I want power. I
I
have
can
this.
grant you power.
You cannot. You are just a lowly drow.
I'm not.
I have this. I can summon others of my kind and make an army just
You
like.
cannot summon it alone. It says in the contract.
What contract?
The contract you forgot to stole.
There is no contract.
Deception.
You lie.
Deception.
Okay. This is not so good.
These
for-
skill rolls are terrible.
Oh, okay, that's a 9, just 9. But you now must roll insight for the. Okay, 7. He has nothing on the insight, so his roll is what you roll on dice. It's a 7. He said, "What contract? Nobody mentioned that."
It's back in the room with that fat demon.
I don't want to go to that fat slob. He always humiliates me.
You can go and steal the contract and leave the artifact here with me. I'm gonna take care of it.
No.
I precisely can't use it without the contract either, so we have to take the contract.
No, I
You
don't
can
want
go
to.
with me.
Go with you?
Yes.
Where?
You can be mine.
Well, you're pretty. And
Be my friend.
I don't know if I can be your friend. You are also evil.
I'm not evil.
Yes, you will betray me once. Yeah, I know it.
I will never betray you if you're mine.
I don't know. I don't want to leave this. I sense there is power inside.
But you cannot control it alone. And we need the contract.
Suddenly, you hear a voice coming behind you and said, "Grisky, you little piece of shit. Where is the artifact? I will kill you now. I will break your bones." You see that the Grisky drops down the artifact and starts running down the hallway.
Okay, so I come and I pick up the artifact.
Yes?
And I'm just gonna run where Grisky went.
Yes. You immediately you sense that the artifact is very heavy, and you sense some slight pain in your arms when you carry it. It is shaped in some humanoid form, that statue, and it's made of some jet black stone with the runes etched in a surface of it.
Do I know the language?
No, it is very unknowledgeable to you.
All right.
And
so I'm just gonna run as fast as I can.
Well, you see that you cut up with the Grisky, and he swings down some stairway that leads downwards.
Is that thing following us?
You hear the heavy footsteps behind you, and you know that stairway leads to the shrine of Lolth, when your sisters spend most of their time praying and training to be clerics of Lolth. When you run...
Oh, fuck.
Yes. When you run down with Grisky, you manage to cross half of that chamber. You see that one of your sisters is there, and she is very surprised seeing you running through that shrine, and she says, "Grulldhariana, what are you doing here?"
Just a moment, is she standing from my left or my right, or where is she?
From your right.
Okay, so I'm running and I can see her.
Yes, you can see her.
I want to kind of put a leg and put her down somehow.
How?
Knock down her in my way.
Knock down
with that shit I'm holding in my hand, with the artifact. I'm going to smack her in the head.
Okay, she's surprised. You can try to smack her in the head. You have advantage. Okay. 15 and 1. Okay, because you have advantage 15 that's on strength, so you have +3 proficiency, and let's say that you're proficient with that. Right. So you have 15 and 3, it's 18. It's more than enough to hit her with that. Okay. You see that you smack her.
Running.
You see that you smack, or you roll d6 for damage. Okay, plus your...
It's 6!
It's 6 plus 1, it's 7 damage for her. But when you smack her on the head with this, you see some slight vibration hums through that artifact. And you see that she falls down immediately. Just...
Alright, I have no time for this, so I'm just gonna run.
Yes.
And I'm gonna think about it later.
Yes. You see that the Quasit opens the door.
I guess that demon knows about those two priestesses.
Presumably
They're very near.
Yes, presumably
and
so.
And they will not hurt her anymore. Any further than I did.
You see that Quasit opens the door, and you get into that inner compound of your house. There is a wall nearby which you can cross and be out of your house, of their borders.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to use the mage hand and grapple with the hook I have.
Okay, you see that very easily you can do that. The Quasit starts climbing without the rope. He can climb the walls like a frog or something, and it's an unusual thing to see. But he doesn't have wings or something like that. When you are half climbed up that wall, you see that some yells behind you, and the other Drow guards are alarmed to your presence to shoot at you. You need to roll your...
Can't I do something? Am I seeing that?
Yes, you're seeing that. Well, you can answer that with your Eldritch Blast, but you will need to roll initiative.
Okay, so my initiative is 6. No, 7. And he will hit me first.
Okay.
So I'm defending myself with a 12.
12. That's not good enough. And he hits you with his hand crossbow. You roll this damage.
Okay.
1 plus 3 is 4. He not have the Drow poison with him, so you're not paralyzed or something like that. You see, you can try your action to do something to that Drow guard, or you can jump down the wall at the other side.
I'm gonna jump down the other wall.
Okay. You see that you need to roll your athletics check to get down safely. 18 plus 1 is 19. You have your luck with you today, and you see that you it is about let's say 15 feet high, but you manage somehow to get down safely, and you jump very proficiently down.
Right.
You see that the Quasit Grisky. Wow, that was so cool! Yeah. But immediately he starts running.
Okay, I'm gonna follow him, and I think we can pause here.
You see, I know a safe place. Come with me.
You know the safe place. All right, I'm gonna follow him, and we'll be seeing where that's gonna be going.
Yes.
So this is the first episode of our, or per se, my adventure.
Yes, it is your adventure.
I hope you all liked it. We will be posting every week.
Every week will be one episode. So we hope that we will continue this very much. So I hope you like it.
And since we're beginners, we could use your support, and you can freely ask us any questions or give us any advice. Or whatever you think that is important, we will gladly answer it. And I think this is it for today.
This is it for today.
So
we'll see next week, and for the time we will say goodbye.
Goodbye.
And
thank you for watching.
Yes, thank you for watching, and subscribe. Don't forget.